Alright, not as much progress as I was hoping. Never got the other mace. I put a decent amount of draw equipment and things in there, but I just couldn't get it to give me what I wanted. That's too bad. Oh well. I didn't do the quest for Estrella either, but questing mace got its token, and I have all 60 civilians, and I kind of never want to be here ever again. I've done this scenario so many times. It's what I get for being like, oh, I kind of like this one the first time around. Finally, I didn't fall for the goddamn kids thing, because that was apparently what happened. I thought the hole in the map in the middle was like it not giving me enough cards, but apparently if you don't offer food to the kids, you will always lose some of them no matter what, even though the game doesn't tell you that, and never makes it clear that that's where you failed, so it just leads to a big old question mark. My thanks to you, she says with a smile. I doubt we could have done anything more for the people of the old city. Halt! And then they're all like, we're gonna fight. And they're like, we're bad people, oh no. But we're good people that look exactly the same. It's gonna be really hard to tell who's who. I think it's the same dialogue. Even more allies.
And will be of little use to you here.
I have a mountain of food. I have an absurd quantity of food, so much so that when I drew the Platinum Maiden card, I was like, give me gold, I guess, because I have like 50 food and it's too much. Because I used the Odysseia charm, which makes it so that for 60 seconds everyone you kill gives you a food. Like really, this was a fantastic run for food, except for the part where that oops. The problem with this run was that there we go. The freaking Estrella quest just had to happen during the first chunk of the game before I got a ridiculous amount of food, and you can't go back. That's too bad. Goodbye, Captain Sterling. You were a prick in life. And now you're a lump. Which I guess is less prickly. I didn't really have a plan for that one, I'm fighting. Ow. I guess I rolled early. Are there still more of you guys? Learn to give up, man. Man, I just really want all the civilians to die. I'm just so determined that I'll still fight when it's me versus 12 people. I'm a believable facsimile of human beings. Oh. I made myself sad. These Emperor-decreed injustices have been on the increase of late, Estrella says. Something ill is growing from within. She pauses her ruminations and gives you a stern look. The Empire would do well to have somebody like you serving it. Ah, gold token, motherfuckers. That took way too long. Wrathgar's Quake. Grifter's Companion. Another platinum. Questing Mace 3 is gonna be... what? I don't know. There. Now there's only one silver left. The one I really don't want to replay. Oh, I don't want to. Oh, it's so min-maxy that you have to just do every single action correctly at every moment, because every move you do makes you one step closer to losing, or because it's a damn ticking clock thing. Now it's a Questing Mace 3. Defeat 20 Northerners. How exciting. Can't wait to go find a Northerner mission and grind it. Well, the Chariot's gold. Alright. It's been a little while since I last played. Well, that kind of little prologue thing. The prologue... little thing where I golded the other challenge was right before this by like an hour. Alright. The tower. Need to fix you, you bastard. Alright, so my takeaway from this one is that pendulums are helpful. So probably want to use her. And then as far as our actual cards go, speaking of pendulums, let's make sure I have the pendulum mask. Ruby ring. That's the avoid failure card. The pendulum was pretty useful. So let's go for that pendulum card. There has to be a better system for some of this navigation. Even like just like a I don't know, like a tiered... Thought I had a pendulum one. It'd almost be nice if you were like, I'm gonna pick an item now, and they'd be like, would you like a ring, or a trinket, or a mask? And then it'd show you a menu of those ones without having to like... I mean, there's not even... You can manually go through all these, but it's just... I don't know. I feel like this system's not elegant enough. A nice... hierarchical... hierarchical? Is that the right thing to call it? Hierarchical file system sort of organization would be nice. Lionheart's alright. Do I have a special... Do I have a platinum card that gives you food? For me, the takeaway of this scenario is that, besides the pendulum thing, I need any resources, basically. The surprise here is that food is not actually your goal, necessarily. Because there's so many things built into the tower that shuffle your resources, you actually just want a lot of gain cards, period. And some anti-empire helps. They do say to prepare for chance cards, which I guess was also true, but there's also just really good moments where you'd want pendulum. I don't know. I'm not sure what to prioritize better. Like, there was a number of pendulum challenges where bad things would happen, if I remember correctly, if you weren't set up for them correctly. Why was I bringing... Oh, wait, that's not on my deck. Shared pain. That's the shuffle less card. So I'll have a little bit of each if I can get my gear. Obvious challenge being, can I get my gear? Pious robes help me avoid using food. That helps me eat less. No, the pious robes helps you if you starve. Which I guess is still useful because you, in the moment when you just sacrificed all your food, you might then starve. So having the ability to hold off the side effects could be helpful. I was bringing the maiden. Part of me feels like the maiden doesn't give you enough. The maiden's useful. I'm just wondering if it might be more effective to bring, you, the Elder's Gift. This may gain fame. Shit. So the issue I have here is I don't know if the Elder's Gift gives you 20 fame or sets your fame to 20 if it's less than 20. If he gives you 20 fame every single time, then he'd be looping around over and over again as you go around the castle, and you'd have this mountain of fame, basically, which is incredibly effective. Otherwise, it could be useful to get Merchant's Favor, just so I'd have the ability to draw large amounts of it. I think I have too many... This takes gold to give you food. It's a lot of food, but it costs gold, which can be swapped with the other resources. I think I want to get something that... Things that give me something without me having to... without me having to get it via... What am I trying to say here? I want ones that give you stuff without taking stuff in return, because I need all three of those pools of resources to be getting higher. So many cards! What am I thinking of? The pickpocket might almost be useful. Just as a way of getting some free gold gain cards. This is resources in return for some combat. Oh, and dice. Another thing to potentially suck at and then not get any results for. Take the resources. Resources any. This is really the menu to look at. A wheel that can gain or lose resources, that'd be pretty brutal. Chance cards are something I'd already be kind of specializing in, but you can get cursed. But you can get blessings and resources, which could be a good net gain. I'll put it in there. What can go wrong, right? Right. Pickpocket's a combat card, isn't it? Our Gambit? What? This is where I get frustrated, is just like, I need a search engine or the ability just to type in the thing I'm thinking of and just bring it up. Just because I'm like, they have all these things to help you categorize stuff, but then I bring up all the categories that I think would bring up the thing, and it doesn't show up, and I'm like, what? Isn't that... what? If you have a... aren't these... The Desert Trek is revealed. Is there synergy between Cartographer and Desert Trek? Where if you get Cartographer and Desert Trek on the same floor, does every single revealed piece of desert count as a revealed map, which then gives you a huge amount of gold? That'd be interesting. Not sure if I'd be willing to test it on this one. Exploding doodads is probably good because it'll recharge my trinket over and over again, apparently, while we loop. Forgotten Dreams is almost a decent thing just to give me like additional use of the existing cards instead of adding another thing that maybe isn't as good. Except it can give you like it tries to give you a bad effect though. One Drunken Night is easy, but its reward is small. I could do Pickpocket maybe. I'm keeping Fallen Treasure in there because I need to have access to some kind of equipment gain. Healing Spirits kind of suffices as a starting card, but I might want to just put in a different combat thing. None of these are going to help me with food. Reveal all encounter cards when you reach the stairs. I might want that. I think that means that I can just reach the tower and then it'll show me what every encounter is, which means I can then intentionally avoid bad things. This might be one of the best scenarios for that card if I'm correct about how it works. I am so just generally bad at deck compositions across so many different games.
Traps have often been a factor of the game, yet here they are transformed into an end of themselves.
Oh my
Here
god.
they become the entirety of our examination.
I probably didn't even do a good job building that deck, but that was probably the most intelligent thing I did the whole time, was throw Fate's Path in there. It literally just tells me what the whole first floor is immediately, because I start on the exit. Oh, that's fantastic. What's in the tower? What's your business, brah? Can I go in? Oh shit, I can't do anything. Alright, well I guess I'll go walk around now. Caravan robbery is a good place to start. Temple prayers isn't bad either. Yeah, let's do temple prayers first because it might give me a blessing that affects the rest of the campaign immediately. Gambler's Banquet, a chance of getting +2 food. What the hell's that? After 4 combats against Empire, draw 4 gain cards, then discard this card. Very good card. I don't think there are any... Ah, damn it. What is this scenario? Do I fight Empire in this scenario? Wasn't I fighting peasants most of the time? Oh, but if the peasants get mad at you, you fight Empire? That could be really good. That could be really good, like, eventually, later on. This also isn't bad either, because... not only will I have more money, less money soon, but the resources are getting shuffled around, so you never know which value is going to be on your money slot at a given time. But Gambler's Banquet's a food gain card, but this could be so many gains. I'm gonna risk it. It's exciting. Exciting things are exciting. Leave with the new blessing. There's 2 infamous cards. Let's go to another chance of getting a blessing. It showed up again. Explore around the tower.
We so rarely stop and dwell on the uneventful moments of your histories.
Well,
Yet
shit.
life is
Well,
constructed
shit.
of so many of them, stitched in between the flashes of excitement.
The only annoying thing is having to redo that every time. So now I know the Silver Deer reshuffles your values. So I know not to bother going there unless it's useful. I realized my mistake. Or at least I thought of something way
Options
cooler.
yet lay before you, but some of those doors are now closed.
Sorry, you probably were like, that looks like a cool setup you got there. Can't wait to see what you're gonna do with that, or want to see what the blessing payoff's gonna be. And then I throw it away. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw away Lion's Heart, and I'm gonna grab a Decius Charm. There it is. Way better. I'm thinking about exploding doodads and stuff. If I get in fights, I can get food for every enemy I kill, and then exploding doodad's gonna recharge it, so I can have another food source via my inventory. Admittedly, I don't know if I'll fucking draw it. Although well, actually, if I have, no, I don't have the old man there to give it to me. It's so much smarter to have that than Lion's Heart, which just heals you. Although Lion's Heart's always good too, so it's not totally wrong. Tiger's Eye reduces pain. When the peasants get mad at you, they burn you at the stake. Might be a little bit more valuable than Blessed Life, perhaps. Sacrificial Pain can also help me with the pain part. I think I'll take... Yeah. I think I'll take Harden over Blessed Life, but let's get Tiger's Eye for reduced damage when I get attacked. Now to watch the animations again. Wow! I'm really happy I have Fate's Path. Fuck off with that. 2 confused thieves on the first floor. Anyway, blessings. Oh, it's not here again this time. Plentiful Harvest? Whenever you draw 2 consecutive gain cards of the same type, gain 3 gold. Oh, just gold? Aw. Plus 3 gold being added at random is not terrible. Do Gambler's Banquet. There's at least some of my cards that I added I think have dice in them. So just something to add to my overall food supply over the course of the run. Go Field of Fae. Because it can give me another blessing potentially. And that blessing can change the outcome of everything.
An eternal creature
potentially.
without ambition.
Don't get a huge fail.
Such a waste.
I got a huge fail. Well, fuck. Lose gold whenever you receive life. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and fucking quit now. No big deal, it's just the match where you have to amass large amounts of resources in order to win. Let's get a curse at the beginning that makes it so you lose resources on a regular basis all the time. Great. Alright. They see me looping. The Fae card might be a mistake to even have in my deck. It just seems like stacking a bunch of blessings might be useful. Part of me just hopes to get those cards that help me with cards first. Band of Thugs is in a shitty spot, so I guess we're not gonna go there. I'm kind of hoping to get that card that helps you, the equipment that helps you with card draws, like the armor, and then Fae would be a little more reasonable. What do we have here? Odysseus Charm. It's 50 gold. It's there, though. Exploding doodads on the first floor. 2 infamouses. Fallen treasure. Not gonna be super eventful. They don't care about me yet. Let's go get some... Oh my god. Yes. I'm gonna mess this up.
The pendulum swings like a scythe, bearing hope or failure.
I do have Estrella. Sure. It's infuriating when they're completely out of sync because I'm like, I'm just gonna sit here and wait for a while till they see each other again. Well, that's only worse.
What an unfortunate time for your skills to leave you.
Oh no. I lost 28 max HP. Ooh boy, I don't know if I might want to quit. I don't know if we should even start a run when things go that badly. Alright, I'm about done with the whole Field of Fae card. That's 3 for 3 of it not giving me a good thing. So let's just remove it. The Fallen Treasure wasn't as bad because it still gave me the card. I should really just accept getting a failure if it's rather than pressing forward and getting a huge failure if I don't think I'm gonna get the good thing to happen. Alright, yeah, you can fuck off. That one can give you a lot of stuff, but you have to win at stuff first. Goblin Town gives you gold, but it's a platinum. Gambling Hansel is a Fight Empire card that can give you stuff. I mean, Carriage of the Dead, you just get paid for what you roll. That's a fame check. Cartographer's kind of nice because it's harmless, it gives you gold, and on a regular basis I'll have the entire map explored because of the... yeah, that might be some synergy right there. We'll see. I felt vaguely okay with that idea, but we'll see how it pays off. I don't think the gold gain of the gold gain of Cartographer is that high, but it is free and like low threat. Wow. Wow. Bunch of my cards I want hiding behind Band of Thugs, huh? I did not mean to do that. Leave the tower. There we go. Alright, Band of Thugs. This is where we draw a card to find out what happens. Oh shit. Not very encouraging. Hey, why did I know that was the one? Some soldiers poke their heads out of the tent and balk at your presence. Kill him, one shrieks with chocolate in his mouth. The general can't know we're trading weapons for sweets again. I remember this now. Yeah, in this scenario, one random group of tiny soldiers is a significant improvement over mage plus troll nightmare. Death. Obliteration.
Oh, the Empire never trained me for this.
They never trained you to fight soldiers? What? Isn't that like the number one thing you'd be trained to do? Not necessarily literally the Empire soldiers, that'd be a little weird, but still. Although you would be trained on how to fight them because they're the people you train with in the first place. This is literally this is the thing you're most trained for in the entire world, as it turns out. It's almost as if random ambient dialogue makes zero sense and might actually not even improve immersion. Gotcha. All right, look, we don't have time for this here. Well, you're pretty good. I don't have the fame. I will, though. I need to get all of these things that help me with gambits as fast as possible. Don't follow us. The mage waves her arm at the tent along with the mage and sundry. Disappear into nothingness. Full fame. Waterfall of youth. I boofed it up. Oh well, I guess I'll just have to get free food. Oh, it was not a lot of food. Supplies. Give me better card. Give me better cards. You fucked me. That's fine. She gave me exactly how much I need, at least. I'm gonna start starving, though. Which is gonna suck. But I should go in there now. Enter the tower. Appease the gargoyles. I mean, we beat the first floor on the first map. That's good. That is irregularly good luck compared to my past experiences. It's just that I'm going to starve now. That's not very encouraging. Zoop! Gonna get those out of the way real quick. Oopsie. Food. I have to appease their weird food deities in order to survive. Ah, shit. Ow, shit. I need food to appease their damn gargoyles, and yet they give you food on the way back. Just slightly odd. $5 gold. It almost makes up for the grievous bodily harm. Get up. Alright. I jump-started my starving by taking heavy amounts of, well, 10 damage. It's like a little peek at what's gonna happen now. A wreath of silver light passes through you, and my stuff rearranges. It's going to be... fame.
Show your worth through action.
Ooh. I can equip you now. So my golden fame switched, so now I have a lot of fame, so I can do that. But now all the villagers are going to be mad at me. Pulling a lever appears to have deactivated the traps. It is now safe to journey up to this point. Let's approach the statue. Close up, the statue's eyes are bored so deep into the stone that they resemble dark, endless pits. There's an inscription etched upon its snout. I laughed, and she cursed me. I walked for an age to see her, weeping. I felt fury when she kissed her lover. Grant me the face of my last hour. What was it? Shit. It's the same riddle with no changes, I think, but that was like a week ago, so I'm like, I don't remember which answer was the right one. Angry? Nope. Fell for it again, didn't I? Fuck. Right. The logic is I laughed and she cursed me because she's a bear. Well, now I'm even more likely to die. I really need to remember correctly how to do that one. Alright, so I got 2 food, so I won't be immediately starving at least, because they gave me a little bit. I don't want to stay on this map, I don't think, because the peasants will try to burn me to death, and I probably will die. So let's do next level. Carriage ride. So I need to get to the tower as fast as possible so I can reveal the map. That's not so bad. More of that max life loss, though, huh?
Man, you must appreciate that this game, has been my focus for more years than I can count. I have a certain pride regarding its twists
and turns. Self-aware game developer jargon. Oh no! Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. That was close to not being fine, but it became fine. Everything's fine. Shut up, it's fine.
A wise decision.
I always do 3 usually. Oh, fuck me. Oh no. Oh, that's the worst thing that could happen. No.
You might want to work on this. You lack what it takes.
Shit. This asshole's gotta drop all his stuff whenever he fights dudes. What's wrong with you? Fight the dudes, then bring your stuff with you and leave. Gah. You've been doing this for too long to be this bad at this, Mr. Protagonist Man. You suicidal guy that doesn't want any resources. Oh man. This is gonna be a long fight, isn't it? Oh shit. I can't even tell them apart from each other at this point. There's so many of them. How do I find the ones I've hurt before? There's like an endless supply of enemies at this point. Ah. Ow, you son of a bitch. I deflected his attack anyway. Like, he completely missed me, and I went to him, and then, like, no, I'm deflecting it, bastard. I'm getting credit for this. Deflected an attack that clearly wasn't going to hit me. No. Okay, this is a lot. This is a lot. No. All right.
Now death comes to you.
Well, that's uncommon.
The story ends here.
That's really unusual. I got killed by the caravan robbery card. The card that I think of as a surefire free gain is something that managed to kill me. I really have good days and bad days with this game, on every part of it. From the gambling parts, to the card draws, to where I walk on the blind maps, to even combat. You can fuck off with that one. You can fuck right off with that one. Not only can you not leave the starting tile without stepping on an evil thief card, but literally going anywhere else on the map after that will involve going to another thief card because they were perfectly spaced to be the centerpieces of every intersection of the map. Oh my god. How dare you, frankly. That's probably better, yeah. There we go. That guy loves breaking things. Really could go anywhere with the order here. I have access to a lot of my cards on the first floor. Wow. Yeah. I get 5 of my cards immediately. I'll do this now because they don't care about me. This is a nice one to have in your deck because the bad thing is that nothing happens. It's like, oh, you don't get the thing that'll heal you sometimes. That's too bad. I might remove it from my deck though because it seems to. It's not always no. It's just a random food gain card, right? It's not always 3. It keeps giving me 3 food, so I'm like, maybe that's not worth having a whole slot for. But I think that's just RNG. Tiger's Eye, I'll take anything.
You lack prominence to use
a lot of fame we need for that.
Gain more fame.
I'll just accept it. It was so much worse last time when I got a red. I'll probably take like 10 damage. Yeah, see, when it's just one card, it's like, fine. I'll accept my fate. Give me gold. 16 gold for the 8 revealed cards. There we go. I think that'll add up pretty well over the course of the campaign. Ask for supplies. Oh no. Oh, the cards suck. All the 3s are on top of the deck instead of the good cards. Caravan robbery. The equipment card this time is... Oh, Empire's Burden? Yeah, I don't care as much about that one. No, 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 no! Oh. The skull's better than the encounters. It's not a very much food. Actually, wow, there's only 2 food gain cards and they're both 3, aren't they? It's pretty crap. My strategy... Oh my fucking god, how fast are you going right now? That's useless to me, but I'll take it over the consequences, because that was going so fast. Wow. Wow. All I got was 3 food. That's like the worst haul I've ever had. Oh no. The silver deer. The first time around, the silver deer swaps your food and gold, right? Which is exactly what I need. I think. Attempt to approach the deer. The easy part.
Nicely timed.
Let's lose 1 food, since I don't have enough anyway. Just to make this one not hard. And I'll sit here for 5 hours if I have to line up the timing just right. There we go. I was honestly a little closer to hitting that red than I would have liked. Okay, so then I'm covered in light, which... Yes! I can do this.